Hey everybody, I'm going to switch over to our drawing tab so that we can get started. Let's do that here. Oop, and I don't have the right screen up. There we go. Hey everyone, this is AIM, former Demon Duke, and we are here for another exciting session of Agi.io. With me today, my guest is Koragi, and I will allow her to introduce herself.
Hello, I'm Koragi. I am just a dog that likes to draw and play handheld games and sing. And I'm having a good time here with Abe.
Right, very happy you joined me today. Thanks again for being here. We've already gone into drawing a little bit, and I just realized I'm displaying my search through the internet, so give me 1 second.
Oh no!
I was going to
searching up, Abe.
I was going to shout out your channel, and I wanted to make sure I spelled it right. Hey Nelson, thanks for the follow, and thank you as well, man.
I'm searching up illegal hamsters.
Right, correct. As one does. Okay, let me make sure I get this right. Koragi_channel. Like this. Okay. So if you haven't watched Koragi yet, be sure to check out that channel. She's been doing a lot of interesting stuff lately, coding and other things. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to turn back on the display so we can actually get started. Give me 1 second. Alright.
You can't show them what we drew already.
Oh man, I forgot the title too. Give me 1 second. This is scuff. But that's okay. Give me 1 second.
It's okay. It's the fate of all streams to be scuffed.
Yeah, I think you're right. Okay, streamer should be changed to the right title now. It should say with Koragi. Thank you, Augersley. And now, in the past I'd sort of done like I would give prompts and we'd draw based on that, but I think I'm sort of moving away from that just because it's more fun to just kind of like draw whatever's in my head at the time. But if you have any trouble thinking of what to draw, I can certainly give you a prompt.
That would be fun. Yeah, give me a prompt.
Okay, sure. Alright, let's think of a prompt. How about we try to draw... do you want to do something Christmas themed?
That would be awesome.
Yeah, let's do some Christmas themed drawings. That'll be fun. Alright, what should I do? How about... a little thing like that. Yeah, I'll have to remember that sometimes the prompts can actually be kind of fun. I did them starting out because when I was doing these streams, it was often a process of kind of meeting other people, and so, you know, I thought if the two of us have a prompt, then, you know, we'll have something to draw, even if the other person kind of brain freezes or something, so...
Bonding.
Yeah. That was just the idea. Let's see. I can never decide if I've drawn your ears the right size. Sometimes I draw them really large, and other times kind of small.
Do the same thing.
Yeah. It's funny because for we VTubers who draw, you might be surprised to know that sometimes the hardest thing for us to draw is ourselves consistently. So I feel like I look a little bit different every time I draw myself.
Yeah, my hair ranges from like orange to brown all the time.
Yep. That kind of thing. For me, it's always like the size and placement of my horns changes. So I always tell everybody, don't worry if you think you're not drawing me consistently, because nobody draws me less consistently than me. Let me see.
Yeah, sometimes like I'll do a drawing and I'll be like, oh, time to look at my reference sheet and see how well I did, and it's completely off.
Gotcha. Yeah, I definitely relate, unfortunately. But oh well. I think even if you don't always follow, you know, your previous reference exactly, the good thing is sometimes you find little changes to make that actually make it look better. At least I have.
Oh yeah.
Also, thanks for following L Bastard. Oh.
El Bastard?
that's the name. I won't.
El Bastard.
Yeah. Oh boy. One of those names that I think somebody probably gets a kick out of having other people read on stream, probably. Perhaps.
I had someone follow me named like Dragon These Nuts, and I just couldn't stop laughing.
You know, actually, sometimes those people are kind of doing a service because, you know, it's like there's a joke in the middle of your stream delay.
Yeah, it's great.
Good job. L Bastard confesses that that's what he's going for, or he or she. Funny. Good stuff. All right. I was mentioning this to Koragi earlier before we started, but I love Karagi's characters' heads. They all have such pleasantly shaped heads.
Oh, it's so rotund, like an egg.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Thank you.
Let's see.
Actually, my art style has changed like quite a bit since I started drawing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to draw like Adventure Time style.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. In some ways, I kind of enjoyed the Adventure Time style, but yeah, I think that if you're drawing like completed pieces and everything like that, you'll kind of gravitate towards an easier style for you as you keep going. Yeah, I gotcha. Let's see. How do I make this Koragi face look cute and not, for some reason, I feel like it's getting kind of druggy looking. Yeah. I'm going to fix it up. Let's see. Yeah, like...
I have this problem where... oh, sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I was just going to say what I meant by that is when I do like the downward slanted eyes, sometimes I make it look like too sleepy and it just looks like the character is kind of like tripping. Anyways, sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, what was I saying? Oh, right. I feel kind of bad. I'm not very good at drawing guys. I'm always looking pretty, like, feminine looking.
That's fine. I think, I actually have sort of the opposite problem. If I'm drawing, like, a guy, I think I have a hard time drawing, like, the EK men, like, pretty guys. I feel like I can draw a guy that has, like, a lot of face definition, but if I'm trying to draw, like, a pretty guy, I have a hard time doing it for some reason.
You can't draw ultimate?
Sorry, what was that?
You can't draw the ultimate boys?
I guess not. The ultimate boys.
Ultimate boys, no.
I see. Unfortunately.
It's so easy. You just gotta make them have giant hands.
Oh yeah, the yoi hands. I see.
Yeah, yoi hands.
Gotcha. I do love drawing giant hands. In fact, if you saw the thumbnail that I put up before we started streaming,
let me take a look. I tweeted, but I didn't see it that well.
Okay, that's fine. I was just going to mention that in that I originally drew your hands like 2 times the size they normally. So I fixed it before I put it up.
What? Why would you do that?
Why would I fix the hands?
Yeah, why would you fix the hands? It would have been so awesome to have big giant hands.
Gotcha. Yeah. Maybe I'll give you big hands in this Christmas picture.
Do you know Splatoon?
Yeah.
I find it really cool that Inklings have huge hands.
Yeah, they look great. Good body proportion.
Right.
I mean, honestly, with me, I just get great satisfaction out of drawing just a giant hand. Sometimes I just have to look and I'm like, wait, I kind of did that a little too much, but I feel like I want to overdo the hands rather than underdo them.
Oh no, a lot of times whenever I draw hands, they end up being like super tiny, like baby hands.
Yeah. I have had that happen as well sometimes. And the joy of drawing digitally is that if you do draw a tiny hand, you can simply expand it afterward.
Just fix it.
Yeah, expand it afterward. That's always fun. This year I've been doing a lot of digital art compared to previous years.
You were doing traditional before?
Yeah, it's sort of like before I really got back into drawing as much as I have this year. I had a hard time like summoning up the energy to go and open Clip Studio Paint. because I felt like when I was doing that, I was kind of committing to something. So I would just draw like only pencil sketches for a while there. But yeah, I'm kind of happy I got back into the digital thing, and I'm doing a lot more than I had been. It's been good. I think I've gotten a little bit faster at drawing, although I'm still pretty slow, to be honest.
Do you use like a tablet where you can draw on the screen?
Yeah, I use a really small Huion tablet. It's kind of funny. I feel like I started out with a really large tablet when I was a kid.
Right.
And then, ever since then, every time I buy a new tablet, I just go smaller and smaller and smaller. So right now, my tablet is... trying to think of how I would describe it. It's about the size of a dinner plate, maybe, but like not as long. So it's very, very small tablet.
Dinner plate. Oh, I think I get it.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Is it because like you don't have to move your mouse, or no, the mouse hand as far maybe?
I'm not sure if there are any advantages to it. It's more like I learned to deal with it, if that makes any sense. but it does take up less desk space, so that's nice, I suppose. Gamers sometimes have a little bit of a premium of desk space, as it turns out.
Yeah, I was always covered in empty mugs.
Gotcha. Yep. Man, I've gotten better at that since I was back in I guess about a decade ago. Man, I was embarrassingly like my workspace was terrible. I think it's a little better these days than it used to be. I finally got to the point where I'm like, okay, I finished a soft drink, I'll go throw it away. That's all it takes.
Now I think about it, like going to the trash can isn't even that far of a walk, but my desk is always full of like cups.
Yeah.
Or not, or trash can or a sink or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely relate because I'd been that same way for a long time, and in some ways I still kind of am. I really have to like push myself to remember. It takes 2 seconds to clean now, and I'll be a little bit happier with my workspace if I do. Gosh, look at that aim up there, the Christmas lights. I love it. That's so cute.
It's turned into a Christmas ornament.
Nice. Now is the
oh, sorry.
No, that's right. What was it?
The big fire on your head would make a really good Christmas star on the tree.
Right. There we go. I have an idea for a fun, like, a cute Christmas drawing I want to make, sort of in that same vein, but I just gotta get a second to sit down and do it. Maybe I should have done it during this drawing session. Maybe I still will.
Oh, I'm just now seeing what you're drawing. Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
It looks like ice climb. No, not ice. It looks like the bomb Kirby a little bit.
Oh yeah, the Poppy Bros, I guess.
So cute.
Thank you. Yeah. It's fun. It's funny because
I don't really know men's fashion.
Oh, that's okay. I'm wearing like a pink polo shirt most of the time, so you have nowhere to go but up, actually. I think you're all good.
Hey, I like that. It gives me like golf dad vibes.
Yeah, it does kind of have that vibe too. I guess. Let's see. I actually have, not to pop the spoiler or anything, but I have sort of a upcoming like costume update planned.
Ooh,
yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah. I gotta do some more, like, I gotta re-rig some stuff to make it work, but I did do like some sketches in my notebook to sort of plot out what the costume would look like.
Are you gonna stream it?
Yeah. I'm actually, if I can do it, I'd love to have it ready for my like special stream coming up next week, but it might take a little bit too long. So if it does, I'll have it sometime in December, I think.
Oh man, I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, yeah. Do you think you might do a costume update at any point in the future?
Actually, I did design a costume, but I haven't been able to like I haven't been able to make it onto the model yet. It's just like a concept sketch.
Oh, okay. I got you. Still, that's a step done. It'll be exciting
I
to
wonder
see.
if I can show it to you somehow. I don't think there's a way to upload images on the board though.
I'm not sure. You know, actually, I feel like I've seen people. Yeah, you can actually import a PNG or a JPG by using like file import. But it's no pressure. I'm not telling you you have to. If you wanted to, that's you could do it.
It's fine.
Cool, cool.
I've been meaning to share it anyways.
Nice, nice.
File import. Ah, I see, I see. Let me see if I can even find it.
Cool, cool. Hey, Matty Catty, good to see you. And El Bastard says he thinks Koragi wears the same hoodie every day of her life, and that's fine. I would agree.
I mean, that would be so stinky.
Stinky.
Stinky dog.
Oh boy. No one's going to judge you harshly, though, if you want.
Yeah, no one would dare judge a dog, right?
Right. Exactly. Alright. Let's see. I'm going to take all my stuff, and I'm going to shrink it a little bit. Actually, you know, I think I won't for now. I'm just going to do some colors.
Ooh. These are pretty fast.
I think I've gotten a little bit faster this year. Yeah, I used to be very slow and laborious. In fact, I even kind of changed how I do lines lately. So in the past, I would draw like one line really slowly by kind of just going from like the start point to the end point and like scratching back and forth. But I feel like I corrected that a little bit. So I don't think the old style looked bad, but it took forever to draw anything. So I'm very glad I kind of changed it.
Yeah, over time you'll get a lot more comfortable with like the method of drawing that you do and stuff like that.
Yep.
I think.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, I'm having a weird issue. I cannot seem to get the red to come out here. What's going on? Strange. You know, it looks like I kind of paused.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah, go for it. Let's see what the extra Koragi looks like.
Oh. Wait. I don't know if this file size is gonna work. If this file type is gonna work.
Oh. We shall see.
Oh no! What happened? Wait. Did it delete something?
It still looks good on my side.
Oh my god, I got so scared. I don't think it lets you put it onto the current board. I think it just made me a new board with the image in it.
Huh, strange.
But I can show it, I can just send it to you.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, I guess I can't. It's... This file type is messed up.
Let's see. Actually, I see a picture here on my Discord. Let me see if I can open it. Yeah, actually, the file type is it says like JPG small.
I just screenshotted it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that works. Oh, that's cute. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put it on screen.
Hell yeah!
There we go. It's a winter Koragi outfit, an exclusive preview you're seeing here first.
Yeah, premium content.
right. Nice. I wish I could zoom in a little bit. Let me see.
See, I don't wear the same hoodie every day.
Yeah, there you go. Proof positive.
Yeah, myth busted.
Yeah. I like the shawl as well. That looks pretty good. Nice. altogether very pleasant, very pleasant.
A lot of inspiration for clothes from Yuru Camp. Have you ever heard of that anime?
Yeah. I have a friend who is obsessed with Eurocamp, so I hear that a lot.
Oh, it's great. I could talk your ears off about Yuru Camp. It's such a nice anime.
Yeah, it's sort of the ultimate comfy anime, like 100% comfy.
Yeah, like most of the time nothing happens in it, but at the same time, like it's really fun.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I got you. Yeah, sometimes you just want to be comfy. You just want to be kids. I can understand that. All right. Now that everybody has seen your costume, I'm going to switch back over so we can get back
to the board.
Yep. Great costume. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now I gotta figure out why my pen is not reading. What's going on here?
Oh, are you having problems with the board? Or
yeah,
your tablet?
For some reason my red is not going through here. It's like it's not well, really my pen's not drawing at all. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. L Bastard says he likes when people post pictures of the low detail shots of Eurocamp characters, like where the character's like really far off in the background, so they didn't try that hard drawing the face.
I love those in like Disney movies too.
Yeah.
Or like the in between frames.
The smear frames, yeah. I love those. My favorite were the old Superman smear frames where like you would have Superman was just like whizzing off screen, so he would just be like stretched like 300% wide across the frame, just like standing there. It's great. I love that stuff. Good stuff. Let's see what I might do. Let me once again just save this. What I'm going to do is close the browser real quick and try reopening it and see if that helps. Give me one moment. Sorry for the technical difficulty.
No problem. It happens.
Yeah. Oh boy. Here we go. Alright, I'm back in. We will see if it will work. I must have pressed something wrong. Oh wait, there we go. It showed up. It just had
Are you using the pencil or the brush?
I was using the. It looked like it came out as a pencil just now, but I was trying to use the brush.
Oh my gosh, it's really that bad.
Yeah. Alright, let me try it one more time. Okay, looks like it's finally fixed. I don't know what went wrong, but it's working now.
Hooray!
Yeah. Strange.
I would have been so scared. Been like, oh, I might need to restart the stream. Restart my PC.
I got you. But yeah, I don't know what it is, but sometimes I just like, I either have to save a drawing or like open back up a drawing and suddenly it just works. I figure I'm just like maybe pressing something wrong. Maybe even pressing like a button on my tablet, like one of the auto buttons that I don't actually have set up. I don't know. Who knows? Anyways, let's add some colors to our Christmas Koragi. This reminds me that I said I was going to draw a full body this time, and instead I'm here doing a shoulders up, so I will, after this I'll...
Smack on the head.
Right. A little smack on the head. But we'll try to do another one after this, maybe. Give me just a second. I just want to put some colors. Some Santa colors.
Have you ever drawn yourself grilling?
Grilling? No, I haven't. I have not. That seems like it would be really thematic between kind of like my dad vibes and my fire.
Your fire, yeah. It's like.
But I'll tell you what the sad truth is that I grill like a few times a month, and that's it.
No.
Yeah, I don't grill very often.
You're not a griller, what the heck?
I know. It's sad. It's the sad truth.
This is a messed up timeline.
Right. Out there somewhere in the multiverse is the aim that grills properly, but we're not in that timeline.
Yeah, instead of like burning VTuber, just a grill VTuber.
Right. Some VTubers do like cooking streams lately. I watched Birdmalls do like a banana bread baking stream. That's pretty fun.
Oh, I watched Leon. Yeah, I watched Leon. Leon is I can't remember the name. I'm just gonna call him Leon. I watch Leon's like cooking streams a lot too. They're so fun.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not much of a hand in terms of the kitchen at all. I probably need to work on that a little bit.
What is like your best recipe?
That's just it. I can't tell you a single recipe. I don't have any recipes.
No.
I've never followed a recipe and created food before. Like the most I do in the kitchen is grilling something with my little grill.
The recipes are supposed to help you.
I'm a pretty poor adult in that respect.
Do you have measuring like spoons and stuff?
I do have measuring spoons and cups and things.
Okay.
So I could theoretically create kitchen life, but one of these days maybe I will.
Honestly, I think the best people that cook, like, they don't use any of like the measuring stuff.
Really?
Like, I watch them and they're just like, they just pour like salt and then they're like, oh, okay, seems about right. And I'm like, what? How do you know? Like,
see. Huh? Gotcha. Do you do a lot of cooking? A lot of baking?
I like doing it, but at least like for me, I don't know. This is some kind of messed up logic, but it's like if I'm only gonna like cook for myself, I don't want to like put in that much effort like every single day. Like I'll do like a nice meal like every once in a while, and then like the rest of my days I'll like spend like eating like bread and butter or like or just like tomato sandwich or something.
Oh boy. It's a shame we don't have your butter dog redeem right now, because that would be perfectly timed. Right?
Dog with the butter.
I got you. Yeah, I'm a very simple eater most of the time myself.
What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is barbecue ribs. I love barbecue ribs.
Whoa! Like pork ribs or beef, or does it not matter?
Usually pork ribs, yeah.
Oh, they're so good. I like when they like fall off the bones.
Yeah, for sure. How about you? What's your meal du jour?
My favorite food, I don't know. I think recently, like everything recently, it's tacos. I'm a little obsessed with tacos recently.
I see.
I had like authentic ones. Like my whole life, I've had just like, like grocery store like minced beef taco with like the taco seasoning, but I had like real street tacos recently. It was so good.
Ooh, nice. I got you.
Every day I woke up and I was like, I want to eat tacos. Like,
Gotcha. Every day I get out of bed and there are more tacos to be consumed.
Yeah.
I see. That's just the way it is. Is it something that you can cook yourself, like, or is it something you get somewhere?
Well, I gotta get it somewhere. I can't make it. I tried making like it at home, like making. I can't remember the name of it, but it's like it's like beef, and then like it's all cut up into little strips, and then it was like marinated with like oranges and stuff, but I messed up pretty bad, and I was like, I'll just leave it to experts.
I got you. I see. Well, you got further than I would. So you can appreciate that fact.
I gave it a shot, and it didn't turn out well.
I got you. Well, I got you. Well, some people just have like a long time making a certain dish, and they're in secret like recipes, and even if not secret recipes, just kind of things that they do, right? So sometimes you meet people who are just perfect at making a food, and you wonder, how can I ever do that? I've got a brother who made cupcakes one time, and they were the best cupcakes that I'd ever eaten. And now our family just begs him to make those cupcakes again, and he will not do it. It's just gone.
Oh man, yeah. I hear like stories of people like intentionally messing up dishes so that they don't have to be the one to bring, like they don't get asked to bring the food for.
Exactly. Yeah, he didn't want to be the cupcake guys. Yeah, that was the only time he ever made them. Just that once. It's a shame.
Oh man, you should at least share the recipe.
I know, right? Yeah. Although, I mean, according to him, all he did was just add a lot of sugar to it, which I can see maybe how that would make the best cupcakes, but I don't know.
I heard like restaurants just put like a ton of butter in their food, and that's like the secret to making it really tasty.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
I don't know if it will work the same for cooking though. Cooking is so precise.
Yeah, I got you. I don't know. I'm not much of a kitchen guy, unfortunately. One day, maybe I will be. I have a sort of a thing where I have a hard time like focusing on a hobby or a community for like a long time. So I'll get like super entrenched in something, and spend like a few years on it.
Right.
And then suddenly it's like I just like pack my bags and go somewhere else entirely.
Yeah.
I don't know why that is.
I think I'm the same way. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I am a lot easier on myself when I start a new hobby. But then, like, once I start, like, getting good at, like, doing it more and stuff, I'm like, oh, I should be better at it, like, given the amount of time that I put in it. I'm not really happy with where I am. Let me just try a new hobby. And that's...
Yep. Something like that, yeah. I don't know what it is. It's sort of like... I guess I just get fatigued with one hobby for a really long time. Like, I'll go
You get burnt out.
Yeah. With my writing, I had days where, like, I would wake up, I would write something, like, starting at 10 o'clock a.m., and I would continue writing until, like, 2 a.m. in the morning. I don't know what was going on with me. I was just, like, obsessed. But, I can't do that anymore. It's like, I just feel like the, whatever spark was there is kind of gone a little bit, but it's probably healthier that it's not quite that level anyways. That's fine.
Oh yeah, it's like up to like going to 100 like immediately.
Yeah, for sure. Unfortunately. Let's see.
Oh gosh, I hope this doesn't paint the entire canvas. Okay, good.
Looks good.
I always get nervous when I use the paint bucket.
Gotcha. Yeah. There's the paint bucket fear of suddenly filling your other person's artwork with like bright, vibrant green.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. We know it well.
Have you ever gone to like a public Agio board before?
Let's see. I did used to have some. Well, not like entirely public. No. Have you ever done that?
I think I don't know if it was Agi before, but I used to go to like public ones and just draw something really quick in the corner and then leave. But you have no idea how many times I see people like come in, paint the entire canvas green, and then like leave. Or they like just come in and they like scribble over everyone's drawings and then they leave. I'm like, why are you doing this?
Right. I did. Okay, so I must have been in such a situation before because I do remember that distinctly happening a couple of times. That's unfortunate.
The shared experience of drawing trolls.
Right. Chaotic evil. Man, it's funny because I did have some. I guess because I put in the Twitter thing that I'm doing Agio, and then like Agi retweeted it and everything like that. So when I was doodling with Vera, I did have some people come in and like want to draw.
And just legitimately want to draw?
Yeah. And so I mean, okay. Some of them were kind of cool, but it's just like I was thinking. I mean, for one thing, it's already just scheduled with Vera, so I wanted to do just the two of us. But the other part of it was like, well, what if one of them is one of those like fill the whole board and then leave guys? I don't know. It's
I didn't know like you could actually like edit people's layers before, but you can if you double click it. You can't edit their layers. I thought like once somebody messes something up, like it's over. Your only choice is to beg them to like delete it.
Gotcha. Yep. And that's the other thing you kind of worry about is if someone were to come onto your stream and draw objectionable content. But
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yep. But oh well.
You're at their mercy.
Yeah, it's a test in your trust in your fellow humanity. And some people will pass the test, and some will fail.
Does it pay off?
Yeah. That's the question. Hey, Krabby. Good to see you. Let's see. I'm close to uncoloring this one. After I color it, maybe I'll try to do that full body I was promising earlier.
Oh yeah. What kind of pose do you think?
I don't know. Let me think. What kind of pose would be good for drawing? I don't know. I'll try to think up something Christmassy. We'll do a second Christmas one.
I don't know why, but today when I woke up, I had the feeling it was Christmas.
Oh, really?
It just felt like Christmas.
Yeah. I got you. Are you excited for Christmas? Are you a person who gets very excited for Christmas?
Well, not outwardly, no, but I guess like on Christmas Day, I'm like, yeah, this is nice. It feels different today. Today feels somewhat different from regular days.
I see. Gotcha. Yeah, I still have a little bit of that left over where when I was a kid, I would want to be the first one to be downstairs on Christmas Day. And nowadays, even though I'm usually just kind of taking it easy on Christmas, I'm like, oh, it's Christmas, and I wake up, and I get up super early for no reason at all. I'm not sure why.
Oh, that's the fun part, though.
Yeah, I guess
the fun part is waking up on Christmas, and then like you smell the air, and you're like, Christmas air. Then you go downstairs, and you, I don't know, you check your tree for Santa's present or something.
Yep. I need to make some hot chocolate while it's still season to do so. I feel like I could really go for some hot chocolate. Let's see. Krabby says, I don't get the proper feeling until we sit down for Christmas dinner eating live gelatinous fish with bacon.
What?
this guy's crazy.
Excuse me?
He's nuts.
I don't know if that's a universal experience.
I guess.
Gelatinous fish with bacon. It might be good. I don't know. I've never seen a gelatinous fish.
Gotcha.
But I've eaten fish balls before.
Nice. I enjoy seafood of most types, but gelatinous, I'm not so sure. Let's see. I'm gonna do a little pink inside the mouth. My dad was a big fruitcake fan, so he would buy like a big fruitcake every Christmas, and he would be like the only one to eat it, so he would have to eat the entire thing. I'm not a big fruitcake fan.
A lot of people don't like fruitcake. I've never eaten it before.
I see. I'm kind of in the don't really care for it, but it's okay. But I would want to eat like maybe one piece. That's it.
What does it taste like?
It's sort of like alright, so you know what meatloaf is to meat is sort of what fruitcake is to like confections. It's sort of like you have a big slab of it's almost just like bready tasting, both like fruit and nuts inside.
Oh, yeah, I don't think I would like it based on that description.
Good. I don't know. Maybe it's I'm sure some are better than others, but yeah, for me it was just always a little bit of a bland food.
You know, Japanese Christmas cake? I think that would be a better.
Japanese Christmas cake. Tell me about it.
It's really fluffy. Like, I don't really know cakes that well, but it's got a really airy, like a lot of air is like whipped into it, so like it's very light, and then just a bunch of strawberries and whipped cream. Probably see it in anime a lot.
Ooh.
It's that classic white cake with the strawberries on top.
Sounds pretty good to me, actually.
So delicious. It's my favorite cake.
Nice. Yeah, I would definitely take that opportunity. Let's see. Bastard says he saw someone talking about how they saw someone talking about how if rinsing the lye off fish is safe, rinsing Kim Lab glassware should also be safe to drink from. I'm not sure. I feel like we're getting some weird cooking tips today.
Scientists in the kitchen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, do you know about food science?
Food science. Not too sure. Tell me about it.
I don't like the first time I saw this was in Food Wars, but like doing these like stuff to your food. What is it called? You do like all this stuff to your food, and it makes like all this cool stuff happen to it, because of science.
Yeah. I think I was still watching Food Wars around that point, so I can kind of picture what you're talking about. Man, I was really into that show for a while, but I fell off pretty hard at some point.
Me too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think around the time where the guy that was really into spices.
Yeah, exactly.
I just stopped watching.
Same here. Weird. I wonder why.
I was like, who is this? Where's Soma?
Gotcha. It's true. Yeah, I kind of got that impression from a lot of people though, that it fell off a little bit in the manga too. So like, some people knew it was coming, like they knew the fall off of viewership was going to happen, and I guess it did.
Yeah, I think I did the same with Boku no Hero. For some reason, I was like, I would binge watch it, and then like, I don't know, season 3 or 4 or something, I just stopped watching it.
I got you. I'm sort of still into Boku no Hero Academia, but I think it's kind of past its heyday now, maybe. But I don't know. I
have no idea what's going on in the show right now.
Gotcha. I see. Let's see. I'm gonna switch over here. Honestly, though, I haven't been keeping up with this season's anime too well, just because I ended up like, we got Disney Plus, so I've been trying to catch up on all the Marvel stuff and all that. So, I'll have to go back and catch up on this stuff. Let's see. Well, Krabby says, with Food Wars, he has a bad habit. Watch the first season, love it, and never touch season 2. Yeah, that's me with several shows, unfortunately.
Yeah, that happens with shows. You're like, oh, this is pretty good. I should watch the second season, and you never get around to it.
Yep. I'm still waiting to watch Megalobox season 2. That's one I really want to watch, and then the crazy part is I haven't even watched the next season or the latest season of Love is War, which is like a great show. So one of these days I'll get around to.
I don't think I watched that show. I only know the opening.
Oh, gotcha. Well, it does have a great opening. But
yeah, it's a very catchy opening.
Yep. For sure.
I'll throw it down here.
Did you watch Beastars?
Oh no, I haven't.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It's the funny furry anime.
Yep. It's the anime designed to turn people into furries. Yes.
Legoshi.
You're right. It's pretty good.
It's Anime Zootopia, right? That's what I heard.
Yeah, it's pretty much Anime Zootopia. That's about it.
I kind of want to watch it. I like YOASOBI, so I know like the openings that YOASOBI made for it and the ending for it.
Yep. They're pretty good. I have the weird opinion that the season 2 ending is like the best, even better than the season 1 opening, and I don't think very many people share that opinion, but I love that season 2 ending they did.
What is it? Is it by YOASOBI?
I'm not sure who the artist is, but it's got a really interesting visual of almost like sketch drawn but animated, and it's got really just pretty lyrics. I think it's just it's a gorgeous ending.
Season 2?
Yeah, that's for the season 2. Yep.
Let me check. I'm so curious.
Yeah.
The ending, right?
Yeah, the ending for season 2. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is the one I know. It's by Yoasobi.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
It's great, yeah.
Nice. Let's see, something like this. Let's see. Bastard says they've been reading Shy and they think it's pretty good. I'm not familiar with that one.
I don't think I've heard of that too.
Sorry, what?
I was like wondering, like, man, how did nobody ever take that name yet?
Yeah, true. Krabby says he's reading Komi and Nagatoro and Blush in Secret. I've been watching Komi and it's pretty good. I like it. I didn't watch Nagatoro. I watched just a little bit of it, but I fell off a bit.
I think I know Komi. I haven't watched it, but I've read a little bit of the manga.
Yeah, it's pretty cute. It's a girl trying to make like 100 friends or something.
Super adorable, and I know the guy is called like Chadano or something.
Chad. See. Something like this. Yeah, there we go. Man, I feel like I just finished watching something really good. I'm trying to remember what it was. What was it? It'll come to me.
You know, Promise Neverland?
Yeah. Man, what are your thoughts on that one?
I haven't watched season 2 because I heard everyone just doesn't like it. It's such a shame.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Is I thought season 1 was just fantastic, and then season 2, yeah, just had several pitfalls, unfortunately.
I wonder, well, what do you think went wrong with it?
Well, a couple of things, but there was already kind of the opinion, I think, from people who had read, who were like up on the series, that the setting changes a whole lot in that season. In the events after season 1. But then to compound that, they combined. They like really rushed through all the content, and and so apparently a lot of stuff was happening just like way faster with less explanation than it did in the manga. So it kind of ended up being a real fiasco, unfortunately.
Oh god, that's too sad. It was so great.
Yeah. I thought season 1 was great. I think what's her face? Isabella was like one of my favorite villain characters. She's great.
Like, I actually felt so bad for her, like, towards the end. I was like, man.
Yeah.
She's actually a great character.
Indeed.
She was actually the good guy the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe not a good guy, but understandably.
Right. Yep. Let's see. I'm going to draw something like this.
I feel like a lot of villain characters these days are kind of like that, though. Like, there's really no villains that are just evil for the sake of being evil anymore.
Yeah. People talk about that a lot, and for some people, that's a really bad thing. Like, they want to return to... They want, like, the cape-wearing, like, evil lord or whatever.
The mustache twirling.
Yeah. But for me, I don't know. To me, it's, like, just natural that you wouldn't have too many bad guys that are just, like, evil for the sake of being evil. Because that just
there's be some kind of reason.
Yeah, it doesn't really happen in real life that somebody's evil for just like the sake of it. People.
Yeah, they need that villain backstory.
Right. People who are evil always, at minimum, think that they're not evil. So I don't know. Not always, but most of the time at least.
How powerful would a villain be that knows they're completely evil and doesn't care?
That's true. Sometimes you do see the inversion of trope where the guy's like, Yeah, I am evil, and as a matter of fact, I enjoy being evil.
Today I wake up and I chose being evil. Oh wait, now I think about it, it's Mega Mind. There we go. That's one character.
Oh yeah,
Who's being evil.
Gotcha. You know, I have not watched Megamind.
Megamind is actually really good.
I hear that. I hear that. People are always telling me that you know, this is actually not overrated. You should actually really watch this because it's so good. So, one of these days I will. It's become kind of like
the second one, but yeah, the first one was great. Oh, sorry.
It's become kind of like a meme factory now. Like there's all kinds of memes coming out of Megamind.
Oh yeah, the one where like the snotty boy glow up.
Yeah, that's one of them. Yeah. Oh,
I love that.
oh boy.
When are we gonna get the snotty boy glow up with VTubers?
How do you mean?
I don't know.
Well,
I think it'd be kind of cool, like to do that meme format, but like showing off your old model and then going up to your newest one or something.
Oh, I see. I see. You know, I heard somebody talking about that a little bit recently. That the only thing about that's I think you do have to be careful about is sometimes people have like different artists for their first model and then their latest model, and so they're they're showing their glow up, and it's like, okay, but you're
yeah, that probably feels super bad.
Right. So you know, if it's like you're doing your arts and you've made one model and then you make the next model, then yeah, I'd say go for it. But
yeah.
But just be careful because you don't want to accidentally diss your old artist. If that's
I drew all my old stuff, so I didn't think.
Yeah, same
yeah, that would feel so bad if you were like if you were on the glow up meme and you're like on the lower side.
Yeah, unfortunately. So you know, I don't think many people are going to make that mistake, but I think I did hear about it happening once recently. So let's just be careful. All right.
I have no idea how I can draw your eyes.
Yeah, it's not always easy. The way I do it is I kind of have like I have a darker upper like eyelid, and then I have the rest of it's a little bit lighter, and I just make the brow kind of heavy. But I'm sure it'll be fine however you decide to do it. Let's see. Something like this, maybe? Krabby says, I recommend just becoming crabs. Super easy eyes to draw.
Aim crab.
There we go. Let's all just reject modernity, return to crab.
Yeah, forget monkey. Return back to crab.
Right. All the way back. Something like that.
What happened to your horn?
What happened to my horn?
It was like cut with like a saw or something.
Yeah, there's a little bit of lore there actually. So when I left the Netherworld to to get into the human world, I wanted to trade like all the aspects that made me like a fearsome hell guy. So in order to create, that pin that I wear in my pocket is actually like a piece that the horn used to be. So it's sort of like I literally traded all my like power for the ability to create things.
Awesome. I thought that was a lighter.
Oh yeah. So some people think it's a cigar.
I was like, it's kind of redundant to have a lighter if your head's on fire.
Right.
Well, that's so cool.
Yeah. I think it's fun.
That's kind of hardcore. Imagine you cut off your like pinky and then you use your pinky as like a pen. That's freaking.
Yeah.
That's mafia.
That's way of describing I always forget that this is actually a hoodie, so I need to draw like the back hood part too. There we go.
Yeah, before I had a reference sheet, it was drawn like a sailor collar, like on a sailor uniform a lot. I was like, oh, that's pretty nice.
I gotcha. Yeah, I think when I was like first starting to draw it, that's what I was sort of picturing too. But now that I think about it, I can sort of visualize you with like the hood up. I think you've worn it a couple of times.
Yeah, I changed my Twitch icon to like a one with the hood up. I found it's so cute.
Yeah, I like it. Maybe I should draw a hoodie Koragi if I get a second kid.
I think one of the reasons why I get a lot of like art from people is because my design is so easy.
Yeah, and that's not a bad thing. For me, I think that the perfect VTuber design is definitely somewhere like between you have enough details that it's sort of like personalized, but then you also have it like easy enough that people aren't tripping all over themselves trying to draw it.
Yeah, a whole bunch of accessories. That's what it's like for a lot of the Hololive designs, and I wasn't able to draw a lot of them.
Right.
Just, and Gouda and stuff.
No, I know exactly.
Simpler side.
I know exactly what you mean. It's funny because there's that. I love Polka, but there's this meme around it that Polka fans just have like the ultimate suffering because all of Polka's costumes are like impossible to draw.
Oh, they're always very busy and very colorful. And...
Yeah. Exactly. Bastard says for them the perfect VTuber design is Lack's personal avatar, but I'm not sure who Lack is. Do you know that name, Krog?
I don't think so. I like Pikamis.
Oh yeah. Pikami has a great design. Fantastic.
The little monster hoodie is adorable too.
Yeah.
But I like her original.
I got you. Let's see. I'm trying to think.
I don't think I know Lack.
Yeah.
I feel like if I were to search it, I would not be able to find something. Maybe Lack VTuber?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll look it up after the stream, perhaps. I wish I'd drawn this a little bit over to the left so that I could make a tree for her to be hanging these lights on. Let's try it. I'll just move it a little bit. Oh hey, you drew a crab. Nice crab.
Oh, I found Lack. Yeah, it's a coffee mug headed person with a dog in it, just like El Bastard said.
Interesting. Sounds good to me. Yeah, some people come up with like not necessarily complicated, but just really creative designs for their VTuber. I can think of all kinds of examples. It would probably be a little bit ridiculous for me to try to go through all of them, but yeah, I think there's a lot of very creative people in the community.
I saw this one that was like they're like a drawing come to life or something.
Oh yeah.
And their like avatar was all like watercolory, and they could even like add transparency to their avatar to like blend in onto like different games and stuff like that.
Yeah. I think I know the one you're talking about. That's pretty cool. Let's see.
Seen also like a rig that was just pixel art. It's like a pixel art rig.
Yeah. I've actually seen more of those coming up lately, and they're always really impressive. Yeah, for sure. And I think lately, Vroid had several updates that have made it so that 3D avatars are getting a little bit more customizable as well. So I've seen several people kind of go back to doing that too.
Sorry, what did you say? Something about customizable?
Oh yeah, yeah. I think the latest update made VRoid a lot more customizable, so I've seen people
Oh
doing that more now too.
yeah, yeah. So they added like ability to use plugins
Ah, gotcha,
on
gotcha.
VTube Studio. I don't know VRoid, but
Yeah, yeah. I've never really played around with it myself, but I always just sort of assumed that my avatar would not be very easy to make in 3D. I didn't try to.
yeah, really, I think it would be awesome in 3D.
It would probably look cool, yeah. But I'd have to think of how to
But
make the fireworks.
maybe not using VRoid
Yeah, yeah.
based.
Right, right, right. I actually had someone do some 3D fan art one time. That was pretty cool. It was nice.
Oh, sick!
Yeah. West. There's some good people out there.
I'm really into low poly 3D art.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was so nice.
There's been some great low poly like 3D models being made lately. I've even seen some VTubers using some. It's pretty cool. Cool stuff. Yeah, Mirkun says there's even a low poly 3D VTuber now. Nice, nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I found out pretty recently. So Kemono Friends is like this anime that I'm super into, and I found out like they have an official English-speaking Kemono Friends VTuber.
Oh, nice.
I've been watching her here and there.
That's cool. That's cool. Nice.
Yeah.
I've never tried watching one of those VTubers that they make like as a corporation.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
I just watch indies.
Yep, yep. Other than like, I did get started on Hololive, but after that, I kind of, now I'm pretty much just watching indies. Yeah.
Yeah, I think same for me.
Yeah. But what do you think of watching one of those? I mean, how do their streams like come off?
How is it different?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was much too scared to talk in the chat.
Okay. I gotcha.
I think a lot of it is with like the bigger ones, when you're commenting, it's less like talking to them and just commenting on the situation. It's kind of like watching a show.
Yeah.
Because there's so many people,
Exactly. Yeah. I definitely felt that way back when I watched Hololive. I mean, their chats are zooming. So, you don't say something with the expectation of it being heard.
Right, yeah.
That's just the way it is.
That's what I like about indie YouTubers. I feel like I can like actually have a conversation with them and have a conversation with the other chat members.
Quite true. I feel the same. It's one of the nice things. And yeah, Power Nelson describes it as pay to receive attention, which is unfortunately pretty much accurate.
Yeah. Like you drop $500 for them to see your name.
Right. Exactly. The super chats. But I mean, I guess when they're a certain size, there's no other way to do it. But that is kind of why I mean,
that cash.
Yeah, definitely something that attracts me to watching indies is you can kind of get a little bit of that tete-on-tete a little bit more. Yeah. I enjoy it.
The first like streamer I've ever like done donation or whatever to was Izuru from Hololive. I was like, oh, I'm gonna drop $5. This is a lot of money, but I didn't realize how little it was until so much later.
Yeah.
All those cuts that they get and things like that.
Oh yeah. Man, the super chats that you'll see in those streams are just nuts. That's crazy.
Right. Yeah, you'll see like $50 or like 200 and stuff like that.
Right.
It feels really nice seeing them get supported.
That's true. Yeah. They work hard. It's not a bad thing for them to get a chunk of change. Let's see. Man, I don't know why, but I'm good at like art S-wording. Like I draw a lot of art for VTubers, but for some reason my wallet strings are just very tightly packed. I don't know why. I have a really hard time convincing myself to pay for something.
I feel that.
I don't know why.
I was like that before I started streaming, and then like because everyone was like being so nice to like donate, I'm like maybe I should try it too. It gets a little. It can get a little like. I don't know. It feels really good when they say thank you to you.
Yeah.
I become ultimate simp.
I guess. Well, it's not the worst thing you can do, but you just got to make sure you're doing it in at a level that you can financially support.
I don't really donate too much, but if there's like a special occasion, I'll drop like 3 subs or something. That's like how much I'm comfortable going for.
Sure. I get you. Yeah, every now and then at like a special event, I'll drop a gift sub or two. But that's about it for me.
But I think like doing fan art and stuff like that is also a very nice thing that you can do. Anything to show that you.
Sure.
I mean, you probably already know. Like, if someone were to draw you fan art, like,
oh yeah,
no matter what level or like their expertise is or like anything, like it's nice.
Right. That's one thing is some people get really like worried or nervous when they draw fan art, and or they're like, my fan art isn't as liked as the other one, but it's sort of like, like who doesn't want to receive fan art? It doesn't matter the level, and it doesn't matter
There's
like.
never like a case where receiving fan art is bad.
Right. Exactly. That's just the way it is. It's always a great thing.
I've been wanting to draw like fan art for like more people, but I don't know. A lot of the times, like I look at the design, I'm like, oh, I'm not at the skill level to draw it yet. I should just try though.
I see. Yeah, I would say you can go for it. What I did is back when I did used to draw some Hololive fan art, their costumes were very, very complex. So I would just like kind of, if the detail was a little extraneous, I would make like a simplified version of it and just kind of do it that way.
Yeah, just take it out.
Yeah. I don't think that it's necessarily bad if you can't get the style or all the details exactly the same way they were on the other person's original. But I don't know, whichever way you want to do it. Let's see. Bastard says, Koragi won my eternal loyalty by talking about steak on stream, so I've left the subject.
I'm so happy. You enjoy steak. I'm so happy you like it as much as I do.
Steak is awesome. Good stuff.
It is, especially when you get it just right. The amount of like serotonin I get when I cut open a steak and it's like medium rare, I'm like, yes.
Nice. I definitely enjoy a good medium rare steak myself.
My family eats like well done. I'm like, you guys are monsters.
I won't judge people for that. That's fine.
I don't. It's like, cause every single time I cook, they're like, oh, that's raw, and I'm like, no, it's fine. They're like, have fun with your salmonella. I'm like, okay, have fun with your meat, but whatever.
Gotcha. Oh boy. That reminds me of something. Man, I had a friend back in college, who would we would be driving to the place to do our project, and he would like see a person selling meat on like the side of the road, and he'd be like, "Oh, dude, we gotta stop for this." So he would buy this random meat off the side of the road, and then he would grill it in the back of his truck.
Nothing like mystery meat.
Right. Mystery meat. Correct. He said that's how you get the best steak, but I don't know. Who knows?
Oh no. Is it really beef?
I don't know. I was never brave enough to eat it, to be honest. He seemed to enjoy that. Oh boy. Quite a character that guy was.
Honestly though, that's pretty brave. Like buying a mystery meat.
Mm-hmm. I guess you only live once, huh?
Right, yeah. I've seen so there's this food truck that sold like reindeer meat where I lived one day. I was really debating like buying it, but it was like much more expensive than like a regular brat. So I was like, maybe next time.
Reindeer.
Never saw it again.
Huh. He probably got taken down by Santa, I guess. Just really good.
You got fined.
Yeah. Must have been.
You bite into the glizzy and there's like a light bulb or something.
Oh no. Oh no. Hopefully not. What's the weirdest meat you've ever eaten?
That's a tough question.
I think
weirdest meat I've ever eaten.
Yeah.
I don't know. What about you?
Well, let's see. I've had I had frog's legs before. I've never done anything like crazy, like eat kangaroo or something. But I have family who has had like kangaroo and alligator and all that stuff. But
I heard it tastes like chicken.
yeah, that's what I hear as well. Yeah.
Maybe snails for me.
Snails, yeah. I think I've had that as well. It was not bad.
Snails are pretty good. I eat like a lot of weird cuts from meat, but I don't know if I've eaten weird meat.
Mm-hmm. And chocolate covered ants are pretty tasty. If you've never had that.
What?
Chocolate covered ants. It's sort of like eating chocolate covered peanuts, like just a really small chocolate covered peanut. I don't know if I'm getting all these details right, but
I don't know if I can eat an ant.
I understand. Some people are slow to get into like the insect eating. I think it's kind of a wave of the future though, but slow going.
Yeah, I've heard.
Yeah. Also, hey Blade Hacksaw, thank you for the raid. I'll give you a quick shout out. Blade Hacksaw is an old friend of mine. We recently remade acquaintance.
That's awesome. Yeah, same thing happened with me and my friend Des. We used to play like an MMO together, and we just kind of lost contact after I stopped playing. But I found out like she was a VTuber, and then I was like,
yeah, exactly.
That's cool.
Fun stuff. It's nice to reunite with people over a new hobby for sure. Let's see.
So I'm always scared she's gonna bring up the embarrassing things I used to.
Oh yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah. And then you kind of have to like train yourself to speak their new name instead of their old ones.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
also pretty tough. Yeah. Hacksaw and I have a long history actually. We used to play Street Fighter 4 and stuff together. That was pretty fun.
Oh, like in the arcade and things like that?
Nah, we played online.
Oh.
But it was still fun. Let's see. I'm going to try to color up this tree.
Remember this time I went on a field trip? We went on a field trip in school, and it was like this. I don't know. It's like, how can I describe? It has like a whole bunch of activities you could do, like ping pong and like going on a boat, like rowing, kayaking, stuff like that. And there was like a Street Fighter machine there, and my friend was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna play like a quick game of Street Fighter, and then I'll go do all the other stuff." And me and my other friends were like, "Yeah, okay." And like cut to like 3 hours later, they're still playing Street Fighter. So I was like,
wow.
Are you gonna do anything? And they're like, "No, I'm having a lot of fun." I was like, "Okay."
That's a mood. That's a mood right there.
But they missed out on so much. They missed out on like cotton candy and ice cream, and yeah, they're giving out all this stuff, and they're gaming.
I was that way one time with Marvel vs. Capcom 2. There was a time where I was at like, I mean, I guess I was at an arcade anyways, but they had, floors and floors of games to play. I could have chosen anything, and I just played Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for like hours, just sitting at that one machine.
If you like a game, you like a game.
Yep. That's what it is. Yeah. Also, thanks, Haxel.
Oh. Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I was just telling Haxel, thanks. What were you saying?
You know how people say like Animal Crossing is like a good game to like pick up and like play for a few hours and put down?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was never like that. I was playing for hours on end.
Oh, I got you. Some people definitely do. for me, I definitely I treat it as a game to like pick up, play a few hours a day, and then put down. But all of my friends were the exact opposite. Like they would figure out the bell making strategies, and then they would just like go in and in the old one they would harvest beetles all day, and just like by the time that I was putting like an extra room in my house, they were already like multiple floors.
Millionaires with like the crowns on their heads.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that game is, boy, it takes a while to really progress in that game, so I can't really blame people who like want to do like the time skipping and all that. Yeah, it's fair.
I was a time traveler.
Yeah, and it's perfectly fair.
I was also an Animal Crossing hacker. Once I figured out the method, there was this method going around where you can like upload your Animal Crossing map right onto online, and then you can like rearrange your map placement and then re-import your map back into the game. So I would put all these like I like move all my buildings and stuff into like the water, just like mess around. It was a completely chaotic island.
I see. Nice. Animal Crossing hacks from Koragi channel.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I had impossible stuff on my island. It looked like, I don't know, it looked like something out of a Dr. Seuss book.
Exactly. Man, my island was so basic compared to everybody else's. It was comfortable with it. Bastard asked, isn't Marvel vs. Capcom the series where a round is like 8 seconds because the combos are so strong? And yeah, kinda. You have like a 3-person team, but the damage is so high compared to most other games that rounds go very, very quickly. It's very quick rounds. Alright. So I did say I would do a full body, but I instead end up doing like down to the knees every time because I don't leave myself space to draw the shins and feet, unfortunately.
Hey, that's progress.
Yeah. It's closer. There we go. Do you do a lot of Christmas decorating yourself?
I wouldn't say so, no.
I gotcha. I don't really either, to be honest.
But yeah, I think not last year, maybe a year before that, I had a roommate and she was really into Christmas stuff. She got like tree and like Christmas lights and everything.
Yeah.
It was kind of nice to look at.
I gotcha. It's funny because I read on Twitter somebody had the idea this year of putting together like a tree and then hanging all their keychains from it. I'm like, that's genius. Like, it's finally a use for all these keychains that my brother buys. So we put together like a little tree and we hung all of his little VTuber keychains from it. It's really nice to look. It's pretty fun.
The VTuber tree.
Yeah, the VTuber Christmas tree. It's fun. Anybody who has a lot of like extra keychains sitting around, I would highly recommend doing it.
Yeah, that is a great idea.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty fun. Let's see, what else will I draw? Let me take a quick drink of water. Maybe I'll work on the colors on this one down here a little bit. You can do some like shining. Like so.
I've always been like the type to do cell shading. I don't know, I kind of like it, and it's pretty easy for me, but every now and then I'll look at like Piggy's art or something, and I'll be like, that looks so nice, it's all blended and smooth and beautiful.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I feel like I flip back and forth. Sometimes I'll do cell shading, and sometimes, I mean, it looks fine, and then sometimes I'll do like a watercolor. I really would like to get into the point where I can try to do like a lineless style and like just color without having line work.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, I thought it would be a nice change of pace, but it's hard for me to get the hang of because line art is like the the easiest part for me, and then I don't know, the watercoloring. I'm still trying to kind of get the hang of it, and but I'd love to be able to watercolor without lines at some point.
I don't know if you ever heard of this game. It's called Art Academy. It's on the DS. There's also a remake on the 3DS, maybe on the Switch too, but I don't know. I didn't really consider myself much of a type to do, I don't know, sketches of just objects and plants and things like that, but it's really they do a really good job of teaching you how to color and paint without lines. I don't know. It's a game, but it's taught me a lot.
I see. I might have to look into that. It could be useful.
It's awesome.
Yeah. And you're always looking for a way to learn this stuff that isn't just works. That's always nice. There we go.
It's quite old though. I don't know if I wonder how easy it is to find.
Yeah, I don't know. I do still play. It's funny. I actually still play my 3DS from time to time. Reason being, I had the whole Ace Attorney series on my 3DS, and so every time I fly, every time I fly, I take my 3DS with me so that I can play a little bit more of the Ace Attorney series and try to finish it. I'm close now.
Oh, which game are you on?
I'm on what I think is the last case of the final game. So
the third one?
Yep. Sorry, the sixth one.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You're really far.
Yeah, I'm almost done. And then after that I can play Great Ace Attorney, but unfortunately I can't do that on my 3DS.
It's on the Switch.
Yeah. I do have it. Yeah, I do have a Switch, but I'm afraid to take it on a flight with me just because I have had some video game hardware stolen while I'm traveling. I've actually I lost a PS Vita that way, and I always think,
no, what the heck?
Yeah, so I always think if somebody would steal the PS Vita, they'll definitely steal the Switch. So, I don't know.
That's unforgivable.
Right.
They need to be sent. They need to be sent to jail.
Yep, exactly. And here's the thing: I had a copy of, what was it, Suikoden 2 on there that I was halfway through, and I'm no way am I ever gonna play through all of Suikoden 2 again. That's such a long game. So that pretty much ended my chances of ever finishing Suikoden 2.
That must be you get your things stolen and all your progress is lost too.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
I'm so sorry that happened to you. I love my Vita. I would cry if it got stolen.
I got you. Well, what do you like to play on the Vita?
Oh.
What do
I like to play on the Vita?
Is it perchance the Cinnamon Kagura series? Is that what you're playing on the Vita? Because I would sympathize with you.
I like playing visual novels on it. I feel like it's a really good machine for visual novels.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, actually, I did a couple of visual novels on there. I did Steins Gate. I did Steins Gate 0, and I think I did one other one too. The Psychopaths visual novel.
Oh, I didn't even know those existed.
Yeah.
I know Steins Gate. I've been trying to play visual novels because I feel like, I don't know, I'm getting kind of worried because I play Ultimate games usually, and I'm maybe I should try playing visual novels so I don't seem as weird. Something about me was if you play both, you're not as weird as if you only play one.
I got you. No, you play what you enjoy because I definitely don't. I played every single Senran Kagura game on the Vita, so I don't get to judge people's tastes on Vita games.
Wait, is that the one with the ninja girls?
That's the one with the ninja girls.
I just heard about that like 2 days ago. I kind of want to try it. The thing is if it's good gameplay, I can excuse
it's not good gameplay.
Oh.
It's bad gameplay. You aren't missing much if you don't play the Sims.
Sometimes you just gotta try it though, right?
This is the
Just to look at it.
Yeah, this is the surface level. What you see is what you get type of game. It's just the way it is.
At least they're being honest with what it is.
That's true.
There's a Vita game that's called Monster Mom Piece that I was playing. It had like a similar thing. Like you have it's a collectible card game. So I was like, yeah, I love collectible card games, especially if it's free and I don't have to buy all these booster packs. And so I was like, so I was playing it, and then I got to this mechanic where they're monster girls. In order to level them up, you have to rub them.
Yeah, I know.
You have to rub them, and their clothes start coming off. And I'm like, I'm doing this to get stronger. I'm doing this to get stronger.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with that type of thing. Not that specific game, but that type of thing. Oh boy. One other game, I had like a pretty far progress in another very similar type of game to that when my Vita was stolen. So I'm also thinking, like, not only does this guy have all of my save progress, but he knows that I was playing he knows that I was playing all the Senran Kagura games. I was playing Criminal Girls and all this other stuff. And he sees all that.
You don't have a reason to be embarrassed for yourself for a thief.
But it's funny to think.
I understand.
Yeah.
It's probably funny. He like opens up the book like, oh,
yeah.
I see.
Right. Oh, what a classic collection of games he obtained.
The quintessential PS Vita
right
titles, Senran Kagura.
Yeah, right. Hey, let me ask you, did you ever play Cold Sept on the 3DS?
Oh, Cold-Decept.
Yeah.
Cold-Decept Revolution, the one with the dice on it?
Yeah.
It's like on a board game. I had it. I'm not big brain enough to know how to play it that well.
I got you. Man, I was obsessed with that game.
Very good.
Yeah. I played so much of that game on the 3DS. It was lots of fun.
Really?
Yeah. I actually, yeah, because that series, it started in the West on the PS2, and there's been 3 games total that came over, but I play all of them just obsessively. It's just a really fun game.
Well, there's 3 of them.
Yeah. The other ones are just much older now, though. It's like one was on the PS2, one was on the Xbox 360, and then the latest one was on the 3DS.
I really like these kind of strategy games, even though like I'm not big brain enough. Like when I finally get like a good thing going, I'm like, yeah, I feel smart when I do this.
For sure. That's how I feel. Let's see. I feel like if they did another one sometime, it would be the market's finally. Yeah, and I feel like the market's finally kind of in the right place for it, because it being handheld was good, but it was hard to like play with other people. I feel like maybe if they released a new one now, like the mix of portability and online that the Switch has would be perfect for it, I think. But we'll see.
I want to say it would be good, but Nintendo with their online services is always so questionable.
That's true. Yeah.
You can't talk in Splatoon, and then there's like Mario Party. They took forever for them to allow you to play with people.
Yeah. And then, I mean, even outside of just like the reliability of the connectivity, now you have stuff like the new Switch plan that's like just hugely overpriced for N64. So, I don't know.
I don't know anything about that. All I know is there's like a Switch Online Plus, and you can play like GameCube games on it. I'm like, why can't I just play an emulator? Right.
I was looking forward to like, a legit way to play N64 games, but I'm not going to pay nearly that much for it. Jeez Louise. It's very pricey.
Yeah, that's the reason why the Wii U people have been buying it pretty recently, because like it's backwards compatible with like GameCube and Wii and stuff like that. I can't maybe.
Oh yeah, it had that like
or
virtual.
It has like virtual console stuff.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. It's kind of funny. I purchased a Wii U like at the very end of the Wii U's lifespan, and I only played like 3 games on it. It was not a great decision for me, but a lot of people.
Play?
I really got it so that I could play Fatal Frame 5, which ironically just came out for PC recently. But at the time, I was sort of thinking that the game would sort of be trapped on that console, so I was like, if I don't play it here, I'll never get to play.
If you don't get it, you'll never get to.
Yeah. But yeah, it was just that, and then I also played like Smash and stuff. But
oh, sweet. Yeah, I think like a lot of these console games are getting ported to PC like recently. My theory is because of the Steam Deck.
Could be.
Because you'd be able to play it like portable, right? And now they're like, oh, okay. Now there's a reason to port it to PC and stuff like that.
Yeah. The Steam Deck does look kind of interesting. I think it's all going to depend on how the connectivity is, and if it continues to be supported with all games and stuff like that. Then it could really make some waves, but we will see.
At the very least, I'll be able to play visual novels on it.
Actually, that's a good point. I have a huge backlog of visual novels that I want to play. And I can't get around to them because whenever I'm on my PC, I'm either like drawing or streaming.
Yeah.
But if you had a Steam Deck,
it just feels more comfortable playing those kind of games like on handheld.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe the Steam Deck will be a good innovation for that purpose, perhaps.
And Senran Kagura and the Steam Deck.
Just don't play that one in public. It'll be fine. It'll be okay. Yeah. Oh, it's so funny. So how I said I play a lot of like visual novels on the plane?
Oh, yeah.
So I was playing Steins Gate on the plane, and I was like, this is safe because, I've played this game up through this point. There's nothing like I'd be embarrassed for anybody to see. And so I'm sitting there on the plane, and I get to this part where it's like Karisu and the other girl like together, completely naked in the shower. And I'm like, bam, turn off that OBS Vito, pretend I wasn't doing anything. And like, yeah, now's a good time for a nap. Oh boy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. You gotta be careful playing any visual novel in public.
You never know what can come up.
Yep. It's just the way it is. Alright.
Yeah, something similar happened to me in grade school. I had like this manga called Pia 10. And to be honest, like it's pretty innocent. Like the worst thing in it is they go to like the hot springs, right? And then they're like in the hot springs. But you don't see anything at all. Like it's just them from like the neck or shoulders up. But for some reason, like I thought it was really lewd, and I was like 10 years old or something, and I brought it to school to read, and somebody stole it from my hands. They're like, "What's this? What is this weird book?"
Oh no!
From me. And they grabbed it, and then they like held it up so I couldn't reach them. But I wasn't worried about them taking my book. I was worried about them finding the page where there would be a naked woman in the hot springs.
I guess that's definitely a panic I've felt a time or two myself.
That was how I got into my first fight. Like I actually tackled them to the ground. I was like, "Give me my book back!" I was so scared of them finding it.
Nice.
And luckily, they never saw it though.
Good. Crisis averted. Oh boy, I would draw pictures, anime pictures and stuff back in school, and I remember there were times like I couldn't leave them on my desk because what would happen is I would come back and people would have erased the boobs on the characters and drawn them like way bigger. I'd be like, come on, you can't just do that.
They edit your drawing.
Yeah, right.
That's so messed up.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't miss school. School's terrible.
I had a classmate that was like really, really like smart, right? But the thing is, like, I would be like, "Hey, can you help me with like this math homework or something? Like, can you help me study?" And they're like, "Yeah, as long as you draw me a picture of a naked girl." I was like, "No, I can't draw that. It's too lewd."
Oh no.
And they're completely serious about it. They weren't joking. They're like, they're like, I really, like, the least you can do is draw a naked girl for me because I put in all this work to tutor you.
Oh no. This is like the plot of a anime or a manga or something.
Yeah. I'm like, no, I am drawing that.
Unfortunately. Oh boy. Oh man. Do you ever do did you ever do like requests or commissions or anything for people?
Yeah, I've done commissions, like I've done secret commissions. Like, because I don't know, I'm not too confident in my art skills, and when it comes to commissions, I'm like, oh, I don't know if they'll like it, and so I either work myself super hard, like way more like hours than like than they're paying me for, or like I'll be like, it doesn't look good, maybe I should make it cheaper for them, or something like that.
I know what you mean. I've never really done commissions either, just because I always felt like, even if the person was like the nicest person in the world, I just sort of feel like it would be too much pressure for me, really.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure doing art commissions, but I'm more comfortable doing art trades.
Yeah, that's
those are fun.
For sure. I'm actually in at least one Secret Santa art trade this year. It's fun.
That sounds exciting.
Yeah, it's fun to do that kind of thing.
That'd be kind of cool doing a Secret Santa.
Yeah, I like it. I finished my gift for them, but I guess we'll see how it goes. I'm not actually trading it until like the 24th. So, it's hard to sit on a piece of gift art for that long, you know.
Yeah, you want to see how they react to it.
Yeah, I've done a couple of kudo boards drawings for people, for like anniversaries, things like that. And I always have a really hard time like finishing the drawing, putting it on the kudo board, and then not talking about it for like a month. It's a lot.
Sometimes you even forget you had it, and then you're like, oh, yeah, there's me.
Right. Let me see. Something like that.
What would AIM look like with a Santa beard? I'm cute.
It's funny, actually, my Halloween costume had a big beard on it, so you could always look at that for reference, I guess.
Really? What did that look like?
Let me see if I can find a picture of it. Give me 1 second. What I'll do is I'm going to hide the display for just a moment. I'll see if I can pull up that picture. Just a moment.
My Halloween costume was a hot dog.
Oh, nice. I seem to remember that. I think I caught it.
I thought it would be fitting because it was a dog.
Right. Makes sense. That's it.
I saw this drawing of I don't know if you know her. She's a VTuber I've been getting pretty close with recently. Mint. She's another dog.
Yep.
Great. I saw a drawing of her like as a cake, like in a cake costume. I was like, that's really funny.
That's nice. Yeah, Mint is cool. I definitely enjoy seeing all the Mint-related artwork on my timeline too.
Yeah, the skips that she gets are really cute.
For sure. I'm having a little bit of a hard time finding that picture. I'm terrible at organizing my picture folders. Absolutely terrible. It's not great. Oh, actually, hey, I found the picture. Let's see. Okay, yeah, for Halloween, I was William Dafoe from The Lighthouse. So here's my beard and my lighthouse keeper coat and everything like that.
Oh.
Yeah, that was back when I was still PNG, so it doesn't like move or like a live 2D or anything like that.
I like the eye bags.
Yeah, I became even older for 1 month.
That's the scariest part.
Right. Exactly. All right. Yeah. Beard aim can't hurt you, Krabby said.
Beard aim is not real. Only on Halloween.
Correct, yeah.
Now, I don't know Uh, I don't know. This is a weird question to ask, but it's like I've always wondered what it's like having a beard.
It's no fun, I'll tell you that. Well, I don't know. Some people really own it, and I kind of like envy those people because, for me personally, if I let my beard grow out even just a little bit, I look just like a complete bum. I look terrible. I have to shave constantly to stop it.
Yeah, I imagine it must suck having to like trim it or shave your beard or whatever, and it's on your face. So it sounds like it's scary, like putting a razor so close to your face.
Yeah, I got you. Earlier on, I mean, I definitely, I guess I was worried about it too, but no, it becomes pretty routine after a while. It's the part you're worried about is just you don't want to take the time to do it. Unfortunately.
Oh, it just gets to an annoyance.
Yeah, pretty much. So a lot of people will just let it grow out, and for some people that looks great, but for me it's just like, oh man, I think I look very disheveled when it happens. There we go. Yeah, the real problem is when you let it go for so long. The longer you let it go, the worse it is when you finally get around to shaving. It's terrible.
Oh, it's like doing the dishes.
Yep. Exactly. Here we go.
Yeah, my questions have finally been answered. I didn't know who to ask for that kind of thing.
I got you. Well, funnily, canonically, I don't even seem to have hair.
Yeah.
But I don't have hair. I don't have
all
teeth.
this knowledge about hair.
Right.
Interesting.
It's just funny how that works. It is always funny though because when I see all these memes on Twitter where people are like, talk about your hair color, talk about your like VTuber teeth and all this stuff, and I'm like, well, I don't have hair, I don't have teeth, right? I don't have any of these things that humans normally have. Oh, is it?
That's true. It's like there's no representation for the bald too.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, it's funny because I watch Arthur Abbott sometimes, and
oh yeah.
Early on I thought, well, I've got some solidarity with this guy. He's bald, he's a demon. It's like,
oh no.
And then he got hair. So I'm like,
yeah,
I'm the last man standing.
He rejected the clan of baldies.
Unfortunately. That's just the way it is. But that's okay.
Moved on.
Yep.
He probably still has bald in his soul.
Right. Bald comes back for all of us eventually, so we'll just wait for it to come back around. I don't know about you, but I'm really bad at hydrating during my art streams. Like,
oh, same. Yeah. I gotta drink something right now.
Yeah. If I'm playing a game, I feel like I'm really good at remembering it. But if I'm playing, if I'm drawing something, it's just like my hand is always on the pen and the keyboard, and so I just feel like I never get a break.
Yeah, whenever I use my tablet, I have like one where you don't see on it, like you look on the screen.
Yeah. And
I have shortcuts on like the left side of it. I just use the shortcut buttons. I don't have my hand on the keyboard at all. Every single time I see people draw, they always have like Control Z and stuff like that.
Yeah. That's how I do it, kind of myself. Yeah. Huh. Interesting. So is that like one of those? Oh, sorry. Is that like one of those visual tablets? Like you have there's a screen on the tablet area.
Oh no, you look on your monitor to draw.
I see.
I've tried using the ones where you draw on the screen before, and they're really cool. But I think something about like the monitor screen is the colors are a bit off. The one time I've used it.
Ah, yeah.
Maybe they've gotten better though.
Could be. Yeah, I've never had one just because they usually are a little bit more pricey, and
Yeah, they're quite expensive.
yeah, yeah. I just got back into the. So when I bought my new tablet, I actually bought a really cheap one just because I was like, I'm not even sure if I'm going to be drawing that much. But with how much I've used it, I guess I really could have
Yeah, that
splurged.
must be a good investment now.
Yeah, maybe.
Or you probably feel like you've gotten like your time's worth
Yeah, for
by
sure.
drawing on it.
I would say so. Yeah. But yeah, sometimes that just seems appealing because like then you could take it with you and like sit on the couch or whatever you want to do like that. But right now I'm pretty much glued to my PC.
My first air quotes tablet was actually my 3DS.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's I drew on my 3DS for like a really long time because I was like I didn't want to. I was really young. I was like I didn't want and like so I didn't have money and like my mom would have had to be the one to buy it. But I was like I don't want to bother her, like asking her to buy like $200 thing. So I'll just ask her if she'll pay for like a $15 drawing software on the 3DS, and I'll try to learn on that. And I drew on my 3DS for like a really long time before I got my first tablet.
Interesting. I was talking to someone else recently who does a lot of their drawing on their phone, and I thought that was pretty interesting. I wish I could draw on my phone because I could be even more productive, if I could. All I would have to have is my phone to actually make like a completed colored piece. That'd be nice.
I think it'd be so hard to learn, like to draw with your finger. I don't know if they draw with their finger, but
I'm actually one thing I'm trying to get for Christmas is a stylus pen for my phone, just so I can kind of practice at it. But we will see.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Let me take a quick drink. All right. Let's see. I like that coat. That's cute. I like it.
Santa coat.
Very nice. I'm actually doing the going to be in the Carol of Bells. We talked a little bit about this earlier, but at a chorus event coming up. That's kind of.
It would be kind of cool if you made a Christmas PNG for it.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe I'll make a Christmassy version.
Yeah, Christmas aim.
Right. It's kind of weird with my head like it is now. I can't really wear most hats because my head is only like.
Words would come through and it would light on fire.
Yeah, that too. So you got the fire problem, and you've got like my face is really more like a mask, so I don't actually have much like going on behind my head there. But yeah, it's not conducive to hats, unfortunately.
You need like something fireproof and roomy.
Yep. Maybe. Also, hey, ooh to ooh.
Ooh to ooh. Nice.
He or she recommends the asbestos hat.
Maybe I should open up your Twitch stream so I could say hello to your chat members too.
Sure. Yeah, for those of you who didn't see, Koragi is going to be doing a karaoke stream later today. So if you want more Koragi, that's definitely the place to tune in. Not too long after this stream, actually.
Well, I'm so excited, and hopefully my voice doesn't give out.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm into the habit of talking so much.
Yeah. What is your endurance for a karaoke stream? Like, about how many songs do you normally like to sing?
Oh, I can go for a really long time. I think you'll have a hard time finding somebody that could beat me in karaoke endurance.
Nice. After 20 songs, I'm pretty much spent, to be honest. That's the best part. Yeah. I think it's because...
This is a warm-up.
I know. I talked to Congo about this once, and I told him, like, the problem I have And he said, your problem is you can't belt out a song. Like, if you really belt out a song, you're using too much of your endurance.
Right, yeah. Like,
but I can't stop. Like, whenever I get...
all out.
Yeah, I sing like 200%.
I definitely feel that. If I like... So, I've heard this before. There was somebody that was, trying to help me get better with singing. And they said that if you're not sweating when you're like singing, like you're not singing hard enough. Like it should be like an exercise. So like I didn't really understand what they meant by that until this one time I sang Unravel and I was like going singing right. I was like going crazy and nuts. And I was like, oh, that's what they meant.
right.
It took so much energy out of me.
See, well then I'm gonna have to tune into your karaoke and kind of get some first-hand experience on how to do a longer karaoke session. Man, Congo goes like 100 at a time when he does his month in.
Congo's nuts.
It's crazy. I don't know if I could ever do that, but maybe I could get up towards like 30 or 40 maybe. We'll see.
Congo really is superhuman.
Yeah.
He did a stream where he did 5,000 squats.
Right. Hasn't he done 2 of those streams? Like.
He did 4,000. I assume he's gone to 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000.
Oh god. I even thought about like people who put like a push-up redeem or something like that. I couldn't do it because I'm just I said cooking is my bad point, but exercise is even worse than that. I'm terrible at exercise.
Oh, we're on the same wavelength here. I hate exercise.
Yeah. I don't know. Everybody, you should exercise, but I don't.
I don't either.
Don't be like me.
Were you one of the people that ran the mile the slowest?
I was. And the problem is, I'm over 6 feet. Pretty far over 6 feet. So people would pick me for like basketball and things, and they'd be like, "All right, this guy's so tall, he's gonna be so good at basketball." No, not at all. They were so sadly disappointed.
What the heck? You're over 6 feet?
Yeah.
That's tall as heck.
Right. It's nice sometimes, but
I think I would be guilty of being somebody that says, "Hey, join basketball."
Right. I know. I had that appearance, but I did not live up to people's expectations, unfortunately. Uwu to Owo says that they relate to this experience.
Being disappointed picking in basketball.
Right. Oh boy.
Also, hello, Mirkun.
Oh yeah, Mirkun's been watching a lot. Let's see.
I think I've gone to the nurse's office more often than I've ever finished a mile because I would get like nosebleeds.
Oh wow, that's no good. That's unfortunate.
It isn't. But it's just like it happened like a bunch in my childhood, so it's like pretty normal for me, but it's really funny seeing everybody freak out. And they're like, "You have a nosebleed." I'm like, "Yeah, so."
Gotcha. Oh hey, I saw on the present picture you got there that you added kind of like a dark outline to the rim there. I feel like that is like my number one life hack for drawings is if you want something to look really cool, add like a thick border to it after you finish.
Oh yeah. Line weights is something I've heard.
Yeah. I don't know why, but I just feel like if I draw a picture and I feel like the details are kind of lost, I just like go back over the lines and I feel like it makes such a difference. I really love it.
A lot of times I won't like a drawing I make until I start coloring it.
Yeah, that too. It's kind of like the more effort that you put into it and the more effort is just like obvious there, you're like, well, I like it more now and everybody else is going to like it more now. It doesn't always work out that way, but that's the way it feels.
Yeah, like you take a look at it again, you're like, it's not that bad.
Yeah. Everyone ought to appreciate it. Let's see. We're getting a little close to 2 hours now. I was just wondering if you wanted to, do you want to move towards wrapping up, or do you want to?
Oh yeah, let's finish up. I don't want to take up too much of your time.
Okay, I'm good. I don't want to run you to like the last minute of your karaoke or anything like that.
Oh yeah, maybe I should. Maybe like 30 minutes maximum before mine start, so I could get some water and things like that.
For sure, for sure. Hey, real quick, when you do a karaoke, do you have like a set list planned in advance, or do you just kind of sing whatever?
I'm kind of a mix of both, cause I try to do a set list, you know, but then I get through and I'm like, I still kind of want to sing some more. So then after that, I start taking requests.
Mm-hmm. I see, I see.
But I think it's nice having a set list, cause I mean, I wasn't when I first like started doing karaoke. I didn't have a set list, and then I figured like it would be good to practice like the songs that you're gonna sing on stream.
Mm-hmm.
Because before I would just practice like every single song I know. I'm like, I could be singing this on stream, but then someone was like, why don't you just make a list, and then that way you could just practice everything on the list instead of everything that you know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's a good idea.
You're right there, right there. I get you. Well, I'll be looking forward to it for sure.
Yay!
All right. Well, since I think we're gonna try to wrap up here. Do you have someone you would like to raid specifically?
Who?
Well, I was wondering if you had anyone in mind,
Oh.
or if you don't, I can probably pick someone. But either way.
Do I have some? Let me see.
There's actually a lot of events going on
There's
today.
a lot of people streaming today.
Yeah, for sure.
Well.
I don't want to put you on the spot. If you'd rather me pick, I certainly can.
Maybe you should pick. I don't think it'd be a good idea to let me pick.
Okay, sure.
I have somebody, but well.
What's that?
Do you think you could rate Paper Bag?
Yeah, for sure.
And he's also streaming too.
Yeah.
Either Paper Bag or Nikki Nada, I think, would be my pick.
I gotcha. Let's do Paper Bag. I'm not sure I've ever rated Paper Bag before, so that would be
He
good.
doesn't usually stream at this time, so it would be very interesting.
Okay, for sure. And I always enjoy your streams with Paper Bag, and I've caught a few of his as well. So.
His pick.
Let's see. Oh yeah, and I'll drop a link for Koragi one more time as well. Here you go. Yeah, definitely check out Koragi all the time. Always a good stream.
Making me so happy asking for my link.
There you go. Yeah, definitely drop Koragi a follow.
Thank you.
And if I can ask one more thing, would it be okay if I added these aims to my art scroll at the start of the thing?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, great. I love these.
Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I heard it on Streamlabs.
Gotcha. Nice. All right. Well, thanks again for joining me. This was a whole lot of fun. Always happy to see your art too. So
we did such a good job on these drawings.
Very festive. Yes. Yeah. So let me set up that raid for Paper Bag's channel, and we will get going. Let's see. Here we go. He's playing Rain World right now. It looks like that's always a good time.
You know of it, Rain World?
A little bit. I've never played it myself, but it's usually fun to watch. But let's all learn a little bit more about it together. Thanks again. Thanks again for joining me. I'm going to go and start the raid now. Everybody, enjoy your Saturday.
Oh, I'm going to save this drawing too.
All right. I'm going to stop recording.